Hello everyone, today is Wednesday, October 16th. The video is actually for Tuesday the 15th, so it's about 6 p.m. my local time, and I'm just getting around to editing Jim's video for today, so let's have a look. So I'm just going to jump in here on Jim's video because he's not at his computer till about 11 o'clock, so the first couple of hours go a little bit slow here. There's a pretty long session here, so I'm just going to kind of narrate a little bit until Jim comes in with his narrative. Basically, Jim's bias in the market was to the downside. He set up the auto trader, as you can see right here, for shorts only. As auto trading on, he's trading live right here, and he's only electing to take short trades because based on his market analysis, he's leaning to the short side. And when he comes in, it's going to be like, notice the time here, it's right off the open here, and I'm just going to fast forward this. And you can see what happened here. So the auto trader did not trade. Jim comes in about right here. So I'm just going to pause the video. So he was wrong about what he thought the market would do, which is okay, but the important lesson in this video is how he adjusted his thinking and listened to the market instead of sticking to what he thought the market would do, which so many of us often make the mistake. We expect the market to conform to what we think, and the reality is the market's going to do what the market does. So in this case, Jim, rightly so, changed his strategy and went with what the market was telling him. And that is the key takeaway from today's video. So let's go ahead and watch the video in its entirety here. And okay, so before we start listening to Jim speak, I just wanted to bring over my chart and show this chart that I've been showing as a simple way to determine market bias is looking at something like a 5-minute chart. And I have the same BWT Precision MA. It's an exponential moving average, and what I've been saying is long above, short below, and you can see if you employed that strategy from the open, you would have been biased to the long side. Also notice the extremely high volume node here at 78.77 and the subsequent break of this sideways action here for this basically was 3 hours of kind of wait and see what happens. And of course the open of the market broke above this range, and this first pullback here would be a great opportunity to get in if you miss the initial breakout here. Remember, I showed a 6 Super Renko chart and what that might have looked like here. But yeah, these high volume nodes, and these I drew yesterday, the high of the night session. Notice the decisive break through the high of the night session here, and these other levels that I drew on the chart. I don't know if I went higher, but the way to determine when a market is, where it might go on a day like this is simply to use your Fibonacci extension tool and basically draw like a low, a high, and the pullback. And as I did that, and I had not done this previously, but as it turns out, this was a measured move from here to here is the same distance as from here to here. This was a 100% extension from this pullback from this low. Always when you're doing this, just the last couple of days, last 2 or 3 days is all you need to go back to get an idea of where the market might go based on this kind of analysis. It's very effective, and you can see when the market first broke above this level here, it pulled back to the 61. And so this is one way I use Fibonacci, but these methods I am talking about, these were all learned over time, learned from reading books on trading and chart time and all kinds of things, and I suggest you do the same. Trading is ongoing market education. It never ends. Let's have a look at what Jim has to say.
Well, we are a lot higher, no question. The morning template did not take any trades, which really saved me from a losing trade. If we take a look at this, we have time. So I was betting, actually, since 79.16 was rejected, I was betting on lower prices. So this template is the daily open range, and trading below it would trigger a short, above it trigger a long. I was thinking shorts, but of course the market just shot through the top of that range and never looked back. Had both checked, of course it would have been, a winning day within just a few minutes. But I was thinking shorts, and I had good reasons for thinking short trades, and the auto trader saved me from taking a short trade. It would have definitely been a losing trade. So I said it before, it is just as important for me to avoid losing trades as it is in participating in winning trades. So I did not participate in the long because I was thinking lower prices. I was wrong, and isn't it nice to be wrong on a direction of the market and it not costing you any money? So did not make any money, but did not lose any money either. Now, we hit that top here close to 60, and we are not done, not by any stretch of the imagination. We have the next stop, I think, is going to be 67 to 70. Let me just do this, get this out of the way. 67 to 70, and then 8,012 to 15. Maybe not today, does not have to happen today, but as long as we are trading above 79.16, 8,012 to 15 is the target, and possibly a lot higher. So for now, I am on longs, and this template, I changed it a bit for today. I'm going to keep the loss at 500, but I bumped up the profit to 850. And that is on two contracts, 30 and 100 ticks. Do I have any? Yes, I do have a trail stop, which is the volatility stop after 60 ticks. All right, so I'm going to put the recording on pause, and once I'm triggered in, I'm going to put it back on. All right, well, here is the long. We have first target, slightly above 50, should not be an issue. And then I think we're going to 67 and higher. All right, well, getting late in the day a bit, they are trying for that second target. But actually, this second target is not going to meet my daily goal because I raised it to 850. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise it higher. And at the same time, it's going to trail by 50%. As I said before, 67 was definitely the first target, but I hope at this point they can go higher. All right, so while we're waiting on this chart, let me show you another chart that was done for today. And this one, once I came home at around 11, and I kind of recognized we broke through the 79.16. So obviously there were higher prices looking for 67. This one trading, this one is a $600 profit and target, so slightly higher. Trading two contracts, 40 and 80 tick. Targets with a break even. So let me show time and sell. So I guess like around 1140. This one is filtered by the step MA, but this one is option one, which means the step MA has to rise with the blue bars to take a long trade. So on this one, trading two contracts, there was first target and the other one break even. So I guess there was maybe a slight slippage on this. And then another long, because again, the step MA was going higher with blue bars. And this one hit the target with the $600 plus some positive slippage, which is excellent. And so that's for that. Just going to wait for this one. Might take a while. My stop loss is now raised by 50%. I want to give it enough room because I do think they might try and test that 80. So just going to give it some room. Not going to raise the stop loss at this point. We have just about 2 hours left for trading, and they might push higher. We'll see. So they continue to slowly grind higher, but higher they go. You know what? I'm going to just continue to trail by 50%. Going to tighten up a bit. An hour and 45 minutes left. Still hoping for a shot to 80. But also realizing that time is of the essence. Well, grinding higher and higher. If my math is right, the actual daily goal should be hit around maybe 74. Definitely a very long trade. But on a day like today, you just, you definitely have no control over the market. The market's going to do what the market is going to do. All we can do is to try and participate to the best of our ability. I mean, I think they should go past 70, but 70 is, is a number. And it's well after 2 o'clock now. Maybe trail it a bit more closer. Okay, so indeed they stopped me on a trail. Not too bad, short of my goal for this template, which was 850. It's all right. Oh, well, I always forget to show the text. Okay, so text. So two trades right off the step MA. Price was above the step MA, so hit first target, and then second half of the position was out on the trail. So not too bad of a day, considering I was completely wrong on the direction of the market first thing in the morning. Obviously, on that template with the daily open range, if I had clicked longs, it would have hit the daily target. But I had reasons to believe that we should be trading lower. Once I came home after 11 o'clock, I obviously realized I was completely wrong about going lower. But the other trader kept me from taking a losing short trade. And that's really all I can hope for. If I can avoid losing trades, that's half the battle right there. And then, so I had two accounts trade with positive results for today. I think I showed this one already. So half our position and break even on the second half, and then just one long trade and done. So because I missed most of the move in the morning, the rest of the day was just kind of grinding slowly higher. So not very exciting, but hey, it is what it is. All right, thank you everyone, and I hope to do this again tomorrow.